Blind Lounge
In a dark
Productions.
void, a light bulb explodes with the Blind Lounge logo appearing in the center and then disappearing.
This is me.
This is me.
This is me.
这是我。
This is me.
This is me.
And this is us.
Alright, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of This Is Us. Today I got the honor of having the guys of Triple Crown with me. Say hey, guys.
What up? What up?
What's up? What up?
Hey, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
So, alright, for you guys who haven't watched This Is Us before, this is an opportunity for me to interview some of the people who exist within the group and for you to get to know them a little bit better. So, well, by the time this will air, it'll be 2 Sundays from now. Was the first time that we actually got a chance to listen to the guys of Triple Crown and them kind of to make their premiere. So, real quick, the members are Chris Jones,
Hey, what's going on?
Denzel Fergus. Sorry, I had to say your government name. Denzel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard.
Alright, yeah, Leimana Akahi,
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Casey Owens,
Ay, bye. Hey.
Alright, Kenny Henderson,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
and Rashad Jones.
Hey, y'all. Why you get to go back?
So real quick, Rashad, can you do me a
Says we want
favor?
that down and posted as my
Actually,
lounge.
just let me know. Hold on one second.
Speech off.
Let me know exactly what the premise of the show
Hey,
is.
now, me need you to speak a little bit louder, man. You sound so far away.
Yeah, you sound far down.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Rashad, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. There's an echo from somewhere, but I can hear you.
Okay, so can you kind of do me a favor and just tell me what the premise of your show is supposed to be?
Okay, well, thank you for having us on, first of all. Triple Crown is a collection of guys within the Blind Lounge who are trying to work together, bring all of our differences, all of our talents and ideas together, trying to find our definition, develop a definition of what a man is and what that looks like in various forms and how men behave in different aspects of life.
Okay, all right. So, Leimana, what's one of if somebody were to watch you guys' programming, what kind of audience are you really trying to reach out to and hoping to change?
I mean, basically, all the men within the group as of now, as well as maybe new members who want to get either involved in something that could help them out potentially, whether it's within the group or within their own lives. You know, all we can do is relay our experiences in hopes that it can reach our men within the group.
Okay. And so, Denzel, where did the group really start from?
The group really started from the idea brainstorm by myself, starting with 3 men that I know that well. I tend to know very well, and we were going to start a show that some of you may have watched already, and basically talk about various issues in the men community. Now, I pretty much, got to know all the rest of the guys on the show, so I said, you know what, I can add their personalities, and that'd be a good asset to the idea. So, which, hence Triple Crown is basically means for every 3 men that we reach, influence, or you can even say save, that's another group of men that's trying to change the world. So.
Okay. So, Kenny, as one of the newest members, how does it feel to come into this family, if you will?
Well, you see, it's pretty good because I know most of y'all, and I know y'all's personality, and it's pretty awesome to get to know more about the people, like the guys that are in this group or in this family, as you called it. And it's good to be a part of y'all, and appreciate y'all for having me.
Okay. So, Casey, what can we expect as viewers from this show as a whole going forward?
What do you expect further on with the group?
Yeah, with Triple Crown.
I think we can expect to grow as a group and be able to reach out to men who wants to reach out to other men, reach one, teach one, see us as a model of what they want to be or what they're trying to model themselves as, and want to join us, and we can teach them more or just try to support them in that way, and just seeing more men hopefully hold themselves accountable, and for us to hold other men accountable and create a brotherhood of man to network and just bring back the male image of being positive instead of negative, and what the stereotype, what society thinks we are, and try to bring it back to what we should be. I believe that's what we're led at, and what we're looking to do on the future months to come or years to come. Hopefully, that's the plan.
Okay. And Chris, can you still hear me, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what makes this so much different than all of the other shows that we have in the Blind Lounge currently?
I think it's what makes us different. I think it's a like all the other members here said, it's sort of a brotherhood. It's really a togetherness. Really kind of. Excuse me. Can y'all hear echo still?
You good?
No.
You good?
Okay. Something that makes us different really is again preaching this togetherness, making it an open floor platform where we all can kind of speak freely, have an opinion, and again be able to come together. We always like to use the term, teamwork makes the dream work, and I think really coming together in a brotherhood, a group of males from again all different nationalities, and have their own uniqueness about them, coming to the table not as enemies, but really sort of like you see those old Coke commercials where everybody is part of the rainbow. And really kind of coming together, saying, hey, we're different. Hey, I may not know this, and then someone that's willing to help, bless you, someone that's willing to help teach us and help us learn. I think that's what really makes it different. It kind of takes away from the whole hee hee ha ha, but really, you can have that and then learn something. So I think it's kind of like, a melting pot, all coming together.
Right. So again, I got a hot topic question, and I'll let any of you guys answer who want to. So there's a little show out there called is it Boy Bye? How do you guys feel about there being a direct opposite version of what you guys are kind of out here doing, but involving the girls?
I'll take it. You guys don't mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of it is what we're doing here is again a fellowship for the fellas. So it's only right that there's a direct, not saying competitor, but a direct opposite, a platform in where the women may say, okay, they doing that, then we can also reach out to the young women out there in the community, whether they're blind and sighted, and kind of do the same thing. I think it's a really awesome show. I'm looking forward to see what else they kind of got going on. Last night was a little crazy. But I'm excited because again, we always talk about, reach one, teach one. A lot of times as males, we kind of get in our head. So it's nice to see that other perspective from, whether it's a girl that we're interested in or another, just a woman's perspective.
Right.
Where we may not have understood something, and now we got an opportunity to kind of be the fly on the wall.
So, are there any collaborations possibly in the future, you guys?
Possibly. I'm gonna let Denzel take care of that. Denzel, Leimana?
Possibly.
I'll let Denzel. You got that one.
So it is possible for there to be a collaboration of sorts.
I mean, just as well as we are trying to reach separate audiences or population or demographics are working for you, it's also good to see men and women interact no matter what the circumstance is. So we'll do something in the future.
Okay. So I need a little behind the curtain kind of action. I'm assuming all you guys get along and everything's good, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, y'all brothers.
So what kind?
I don't know. I don't know. They tend to talk a lot. So.
I knew it was something somewhere. Rashad, they talk a lot, Rashad?
They kind of talk a lot, you know. And so that's one thing. If they're going to be on a program with us, then, you know, they might have to do some adjusting. But really and truly just having the two different having the two different sides come together and really in ways where we seek to lift each other up and not tear each other down, because a lot of times in society, in certain communities more than others, you see a diminution of one side or the other, or degrading one side or the other. So I think that this is something where we're seeking to build each other up and really reclaim society, reshape what people look at, and even more so because we are a community of blind and sighted individuals. So I think that's what really makes it unique. You talked about that earlier. So I think that's one of the things that really, certainly I'm excited about, and I'm sure everyone else is, can take pride in something that we're trying to achieve.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yes, this is Joel. Go, please.
Listen, so I would say, typically nothing's done right, or it may not seem like it's done right the first time. Let's continue to gel as one and become that one mind, and everything else fall in place.
Okay. So, Casey and Leimana, can you guys give us a little sneak peek of some of the topics you may be talking about here shortly, or for the upcoming episodes?
Well, I mean, as men, you know, we got to make ourselves look presentable. So that means we got to take care of our hygiene and our appearance, which is definitely important, especially in situations where you got to go out the house, whether it's an interview, whether it's a date, whether it's meeting with family, whether it's, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. I'm sure we'll be talking about all of that pretty soon. So, guys, stick around and stay tuned.
Okay.
This look like Leimana said, picking off what he said, we're gonna be talking about how to talk to the ladies, how to present yourself to the ladies. We're going to talk about how to go through life and being okay with our insecurities and knowing how to be confident with our manhood, whether if we are emotional or sensitive male, or whether if we are a masculine male, we still know who we are as a man and not worried about sorts of life to think of us. We definitely will be looking into just how to hold each other accountable and just things of that nature. So I definitely want y'all to stay tuned. And one of the things I really want to try to put out there, if you see some things that you like about what we talk about and you need help or trying to get to that point, please don't hesitate to reach out to one of us. And if you need a mentor or somebody to hold you accountable and put some fire up on you to make you better, we definitely don't mind putting it.
Okay. And so, Kenny, I'm assuming that you guys, you know, people who might be interested participating in the show, you guys will allow guests, right?
What was the last thing?
You guys will allow guests on the show for people who are interested in contributing, right? Like in conversation?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that if somebody who wanted to participate could just reach out to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, any final words? Anything, you guys, before I get ready to close this out?
We can expect a lot of conversations about Oreo balls.
What?
Not Oreo. If you okay, so for all of y'all gotta tune into the last episode, the first episode of Triple Crowns, and you'll see the foolishness that we have going on over here.
But it really shows. It really shows that, you know, we can be serious. A lot of people in here seem to know me for being very serious and all of that. I've gotten a lot of flack about that, but that's okay because I'm used to that. But yeah, some people think I'll never make it.
You always someone to get you.
Right, and they call me a third-rate reporter. But, you know, I still persist and press on. But the thing is, you know, there's a time for everything. There really is a time for everything. And so I think you'll be able to see that men are able to show that wide range of emotions. We're not just meant to be people who are goofy and silly, nor are we meant to be just that ruler, that strict, no fun, no emotions person. We're humans. And so I think really, if nothing else, one of the things that this show will seek to demonstrate or illustrate is the fact that men have emotions and feelings, and there are all different types of guys and men. But the one thing I would say finally is that everybody's important. All men are important and worth something, no matter what your background, no matter what what your practices are, your orientation. You're welcome to the table. So I think that as long as you're willing to grow, and as long as you're willing to listen and contribute, then there's use for you.
Okay.
Whoa, use. Whoa.
All right.
Use is a big
Well,
one.
anyways, guys, as we get ready to draw this to a close, I personally, as a part of this roundtable, would like to invite you guys who are watching to make sure you tune in on Sundays at 8, right, fellas?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
8 o'clock Eastern.
8 o'clock Eastern. Right. Eastern Standard Time. Right. Make sure you guys tune
6
in
Mountain.
and watch some of
And
these.
5 Pacific.
Hallelujah, somebody.
and watch as these fellas got something to say, and hey, come and support them. They're out in the group and they're watching, and like they said, if you want to participate, don't hesitate to reach out to them. So thank you guys for sitting down and talking with me.
Yep. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
All right, so you
got
guys
it,
enjoy
boss.
yourself.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Not bad.